Hey, Miles here at Tactical Hive. It is Thursday, so it is live fire day, week 4 of the How to Shoot a Pistol Accurately series. And in today's video, we're going to be doing live fire exercises that are going to help you deal with movement in your sights or your red dot when you've pushed out your pistol. All right, so I have a target right in front of me here. You can use any target, but you do want something small to shoot at. When we're starting off, we're going to be very close, but have the target be something smaller. And we're going to do exactly what we did in dry fire. So I'm going to load and make ready here. Muzzle's in a safe direction. We're going to start with that big circle. I'm going to start with a prepped trigger here, okay? Big circles, okay? Or I should say big figure 8. And then once, and I can move really slow, once my sights are on target, I'm going to break the shot. So the idea here is that we're getting used to having movement in our sights, and we're having the visual patience to wait for our sights to be on target. After you get used to this, you can do it a number of reps until you're comfortable, but you want to be consistent with your hits. You don't have to rush the speed immediately because we're learning something new. Later on, when you have this down pat, you're very confident, you can push the speed. But that is kind of where I'm going with next, where if you've been landing all of your shots consistently, what you're going to do is it can be a combination or it can be one or the other, or you can either keep the size of your figure 8 the same but move it faster, or you can just increase the speed, or you can do both. Decrease the size of the figure 8 and move faster. And you're keeping the same distance. I haven't moved back, but the idea here is I want to do the same exact thing. I want to make sure I'm landing at the right time once my sights are right on top of what I want to hit. And as you can see there, it's pretty much all keyhole. They're all touching there, okay? When you feel comfortable with that, then you can take a step back, okay? Maybe go to 5 yards, 7 yards, whatever you want, but now allow yourself to shoot the entire target zone. So I have a USPSA target, and there's a defined A zone in the rectangle here. I'm going to move back to about 5 yards. I'm going to do the same exact drill, but you're going to notice it's going to be harder to keyhole everything, but the idea is I'm still going to have a good combat effective shot, center mass, and I'm waiting, visual patience, until I break that shot. Okay, so here's how it looks. So now I'm at about 5 yards, and what I'm going to do is the same exact thing, but now I'm going to allow myself to shoot. I was still trying to aim at that small spot, but I'm not going to be upset if, so that one was a little low to the right. I'm not upset because that's still in the target zone here. Not a problem at all. That's a little high, but notice I'm going a little faster. Okay. So you'll see that some of the shots are further out, they're not hitting that pacer anymore, but the idea is that now they're combat effective shots. As I move further back, I'm still trying to hit that small pacer, but you don't have to feel bad if it's not hitting that because there's a lot more movement and the target is more difficult because of the distance. Now I'm going to engage a plate rack just to emphasize the point that as you get used to this, you can move further back and you don't have to focus in on just a small keyhole shot or anything like that. We now have a larger target. I believe those are 6-inch hexagons, maybe a little larger, maybe a little smaller, I'm not really sure. But I'm going to do the same exact thing here, and you're going to see that you'll be able to hit this once you get used to the motion here. And you can use any target, or you get a paper target and you can just move back. So that furthest left plate here, I'm going to start with a figure 8, and once my sights, and when I'm comfortable, sights are on top of it, I'll break the shot. I'm moving on to the next plate here. I missed, that's okay. Got that one. The other one, I guess the vibrations hit the third plate there, or made the third plate go down. But this is the idea. There's nothing special here, and you can slow it down if you want to, and then work here. So that one, I missed the first shot. Missed the first shot. Got the second shot. Don't feel bad. You miss shots, that's okay. The idea is we need to get used to your sights or your red dot moving, and now you're working on your vision to tell your brain when to break that shot. Don't get anxious and just get trigger happy and pull that shot. So that live fire exercise is really going to teach you to accept the wobble, the movement in your red dot or your iron sights, which is going to make you a much better shooter overall, because you're never going to be in a situation where your sights are not going to move unless you're just plinking with friends and you have your arms on a bench rest or you're really going slow. But kind of want to think of any practical shooting situation, self-defense, you're going to be moving fast and there's going to be wobble. So start off slow and start off really close, but then increase the speed. And then as you increase the speed and distance, accept the fact that your grouping is going to be open up wider. But the whole idea here is to still get combat effective shots. So give that a try and you're going to see that your shooting performance and accuracy is going to dramatically improve, because now you're no longer going to be worried about movement in your sights. So that wraps up this week's live fire session. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about the series so far? So we're at the end of week 4. What do you think? Do you want us to keep it going? As well as, is there anything you're struggling with from the previous weeks? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.